Hello and welcome to another video about my personal video game Hall of Fame. Today I'll be talking about Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway, a World War II first-person shooter developed by Gearbox. This title is the third and last game in the Brothers in Arms series, released in 2008. Since then, fans are waiting for a sequel which continues the whole story. While there was a fourth part, Brothers in Arms Furious 4, announced in 2011, this project was officially cancelled a few years later. In contrast to the other parts of the series, this one seemed to be inspired by Tarantino's Inglourious Basterds, not caring about authenticity or historical accuracy. Fan reception therefore was not that great. But let's get back to Hell's Highway now. What is this game about and what does it offer? The main thing is the story-heavy single-player campaign. In the role of Staff Sergeant Matthew Baker, you're following some men of the 101st Airborne during Operation Market Garden. As we all know today, the combined British and American troopers failed to achieve their objective. The operation was aborted. Instead of dealing a lot with the big picture, Hell's Highway focuses very much on the individual soldiers, the problems they are facing in between missions or as an effect of a mission. The relationship within the squads, dealing with loss and trauma, these kind of things are in the focus. Nevertheless, you will of course learn how the operation as a whole is going, thanks to mission intros and optional recon reports. Hell's Highway's name is coming from a highway in the Netherlands, which was nicknamed like that. Controlling it obviously was vital for the whole operation back then. While Brothers in Arms plays like the typical first-person cover shooter, you're also controlling several squads of your company which you can give orders to. The mission types are all very similar, but the environment differs. You're clearing landing zones around villages or in rural areas, capture strategic points like cities and factories, and clear the famous Highway 69, Hell's Highway of 88. At night, day and during rain. There certainly is some variety. Having established that, it's time to go into detail regarding the gameplay. I already said, and you've also already seen, Hell's Highway is a first-person cover shooter, switching to third-person when you're taking cover. As a game focusing on a certain degree of historical accuracy, there are no surprises in regards to the guns. Your standard equipment consists of a pistol, submachine gun and rifle. The models sometimes change from mission to mission. In addition, you can of course also pick up all the German weapons you come across. Far more interesting than that is the squad mechanic. Over the course of the campaign you're controlling up to 3 squads in a mission, each with different tactical function. An assault team, a bazooka team, an MG team and a base of fire squad. This means you're not just running over the battlefield with some AI colleagues around you, but you'll have to actively delegate them, give them orders, etc. The game makes it very easy to send your men from one position to the next, spreading them out over the whole scene to provide the most effective supporting fire. Your MG team is of course very good at suppressing enemies, which will then shoot less accurately. The bazooka is ideal for blowing up entrenched enemies, fortified machine gun nests, and of course, tanks. While a lot of the work is still up to you, your men are pretty capable and extremely useful when properly directed. They help you hold flanks, provide covering fire when you switch position, distract enemies or, as already mentioned, take care of tanks and 88s. From time to time the game includes a solo sequence like this one right here, where you're on your own, usually inside of houses. There's also a sniper mission, and a couple of times you even get to drive a tank, mow down tons of infantry and blow up German tanks. That adds some variety and is fun to play. The levels aren't huge, but always allow for 2 or 3 different routes, so you can make use of flanking maneuvers and distractions. A potential successor would need to make this look a little bit more organic, though here it often looks very much like level design and not so much like relocation. That and some other small issues aside, why did I put Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway in my Hall of Fame? The main reason is the story. Like, really, there are just so many interesting and just very real topics touched in this game. Superstition, for example, about a pistol which is said to be cursed. Soldiers dealing with the loss of friends and comrades. Officers and their relationship to their men, the balance between being on good terms while still maintaining command authority. Men looking for a meaning, a reason why they are fighting, not just for their own families, but also regarding all the civilians they meet. And finally, trauma due to stress and the loss of comrades, depression and hallucinations, especially represented by the main character Matt Baker. A lot of important topics. They are all told in cutscenes, of which there are many, like this one.
Good to see you back in action, Paddock. Is there something troubling you? Besides the obvious, of course?
At the poker game in England, when we were in that fight, I said some shit. I was just trying to point out if we went in as is, Martian fire were gonna bite it. Everybody got four colors of pissed about it. I was just trying to help point out a hole in our unit. I didn't mean to say it so cruel. God, feels like I killed him myself.
Are you looking for absolution?
Does that mean forgiveness?
I don't believe we are the ones you need forgiveness from. I think you should talk to Campbell.
He still can't talk.
But he can listen.
There's something else. Something I've been holding on to for a long time. And you're not gonna like it.
What is it?
Indeed, the story is handled so well I can even forgive them for letting the Germans remain a completely faceless enemy without any of these problems or the humanity of the Allied soldiers. And I can forgive their sometimes mediocre voice acting. Another thing is the very intuitive but at the same time well executed squad system. It makes Hell's Highway stand out from other games in the genre, adding this tactical aspect. In fact, that's similarly cool as the Star Wars Republic Commando game, in which you're also commanding your men to assault a position, protect a flank, or man a stationary gun. For this effort, telling a captivating story similar to how the TV series Band of Brothers did it, Brothers in Arms ended up in my personal Hall of Fame. I just hope Gearbox will think about making a sequel to it, after all. I mean, even Call of Duty is going back to World War II now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again next time.